You're watching Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
I'm Mark.
We have stores. We have 2 of them.
Yes, we do.
With respective phone numbers.
Yep.
And locations.
Yes, actual brick and mortar stores.
And Facebook pages, but we have a shared Twitter and website that you can also check out.
Yes.
And this YouTube channel.
Yes, we have a YouTube channel that you're on right now. Amazing.
And here is where we talk about all the new books hitting the shelves or important storyline things, and also other comics and things. But right now we're talking about all those books hitting the shelf on Wednesday, March 20, 2019. Okay. There's some really long ones.
Yes, there are. I tried to edit.
Okay. Dark Red, #1 from Aftershock, with the writer Tim Seeley and the artist Corin Howell. Charles Chip Ipswich.
Chip Ipswich.
That's his last name. Isn't one of those coastal elites with a liberal arts degree and a job at a social media startup who knows where all the best brunch places are. No. Chip is one of the forgotten men. He lives in a rural area in the middle of the country where Jesus still has a place at the dinner table and where factories send jobs to Calcutta. Chip is also a vampire.
Okay.
Stuck working the late shift at a gas station, Chip is lonely and bored. And then his dull, bleak life is turned upside down when she comes to town.
Ooh. Okay. All right, next up for me from IDW. IDW. Dungeons & Dragons, A Darkened Wish, #1. Written by B. Dave Walters. And art by Tess Fowler. When war threatens the Moonshae Isles, legendary heroes return to defeat the forces of an unthinkable foe. The Forgotten Realms are changed forever as young wizard Helene and her friends grow from raw recruits on the streets of Mintarn into powerful warriors. So I don't know how many issues this is. It does not say.
I don't know either.
But they're usually 4 or 5. Or 6.
Firefly,
or 12.
Bad Company.
Or 30. Okay.
Oh, that's pop. Yeah. Firefly, Bad Company. It says #1, but it's a #1 shot. Boom Studios.
Boom!
Yeah, with exclamation point. Can't forget that. Josh Lee Gordon, Francesco Mortarino.
You should know. You were just in Italy. You should know all that stuff.
And Giuseppe
You probably hung out with all those guys.
There was a Francesco. He was bald. He was impressed that I knew that Flavian built the Colosseum.
Oh, well, cool.
And I had taken Latin classes. In this 40-page celebration, take a look into the never-before-seen history of the most beloved Firefly characters in the Vars Saffron. I only watched like 2 episodes of Firefly.
It's 2 more than I watched. So.
Yeah, I don't get the joke. I'm sorry. Journey through the early days of Saffron's life, from before her fateful meeting, marriage to Maul. This is an origin story no Firefly fan is sure to forget.
That's right. That's a lot of F's.
I'm not one of those, though. So
you're not a. What are they
maybe
called?
you
Brown
are.
coats?
Are you? Tell us in the comments down below.
Tell us, please. Okay. From Dark Horse Comics, a whole page and no Marvel or DC. That's pretty cool. Invisible Kingdom #1 from G. Willow Wilson and Christian Ward. Set in a far-flung, more F's star system, this new epic sci-fi monthly saga tells the tale of 2 women, a young religious acolyte, and a hard-bitten freighter pilot, who separately uncover a vast conspiracy between the leader of the system's dominant religion and the mega corporation that controls society. On the run from reprisals on both sides, this unlikely pair of rebels risk plunging the world into anarchy if they reveal the truth. But when your beliefs betray you, What choice is there left? Well, indeed. Seems interesting.
Justice League number 20. DC Comics with Scott Snyder. And George Jimenez. I know it's George, but it's with a J.
Or Jorge.
Oh yeah, Jorge Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Like a Gemini, but with a Z. Jimenez.
I don't like that.
The Sixth Dimension Part 2. The Leaguers. The Leaguers come face to face with their future selves in the Sixth Dimension and explore the path that lies before them. Meanwhile, Superman is trapped on a world with no light and hundreds of dead Supermen.
Wow.
So there's no suns at all.
None. None suns at all.
Can the Man of Steel escape before his powers completely disappear? To do that, he'll need to learn who captured him.
Okay. Scott Snyder's been really killing it on Justice League. It's a good book. It's a fun book. Good superhero stuff. Where they're actually fighting bad guys and such, not each other. Okay. From Image, Lazarus Risen, number 1, from Greg Rucka and Michael Lark. One of the best creative teams ever. Fracture Eye, Part 1. Lazarus returns in an all-new prestige format, new series, new story arc, new size, and a new quarterly schedule.
New size?
New size.
Like the page size?
Page
or like
size.
Thickness?
Yeah, page size.
Size?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 years have passed since the Carlisle family was betrayed in battle, and the Conclave War encroaches on every side. As a new era dawns, Johanna Carlisle goes on the attack to ensure the survival of her family, relying on the loyalty and support of the Carlisle Lazarus, her sister, forever remaining at her side, and while their united front may be enough to turn the tide, the cracks are beginning to show. If you have never read Lazarus, I highly recommend it. Actually, I recommend going back and getting all the trades and reading it. It's an awesome series. One of the best ones out there. Yes.
I read the first issue. It was cool. Okay, get ready for a whole lot of words.
Ooh.
From SpiderMan, City at... Oh, this is just page 1, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole page 2. SpiderMan, City at War, 1 of 6. From Marvel. Dennis Hopeless and Michelle Bandini. This is from the video game.
Yes.
Not the movies. Neither
Right.
one of the movies.
From
the Spider-Man.
PS4 game.
Yeah. PlayStation.
Yeah.
Showered with worldwide acclaim, the blockbuster. I know blockbuster is just an adjective, but it makes it sound like a movie.
It does make it sound like a movie.
Because of the blockbuster.
Or an old store you used to could rent VHS tapes at.
Yeah. So the blockbuster video game Marvel's Spider-Man has everyone's spider sense buzzing. Now you can experience the emotional and shock-filled story that takes favorite characters, including Mary Jane, Aunt May, Norman Osborn, Octo Octavius, and Miles Morales, and spins them into an all-new and unexpected web of drama, spectacle, and classic Spidey action in the mighty Marvel manner, with more original stories to come. After years of seeing Wilson Fisk escape criminal prosecution, the wisecracking web-slinger finally has the opportunity to team with the PDNY.
I guess Police Department New York, I guess.
I think it was supposed to say New York Police Department, but I don't know. To help them arrest his fearsome foe. But when the kingpin of crime is removed from the mean streets of the Big Apple, how will the mysterious Mr. Negative's ascent to power bring Peter Parker's civilian world and Spider-Man's superhuman worlds crashing together? Plus, an all-new story moments never seen in the game, and bonus behind-the-scenes content.
Alright.
Tell us more Spider-Man.
More Spider-Man. This one is Spider-Man Life Story, number 1 of 6. Written by Chip Zdarsky, art by veteran Spidey artist Mark Bagley. A lot of people grew up with his art. I didn't because I'm old, but yes. In 1962, in Amazing Fantasy number 15, 15-year-old Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider and became the Amazing Spider-Man. 57 years have passed in the real world since that event, so what would have happened if the same amount of time passed for Peter as well? A special high-end limited series as part of the celebration of Marvel's 80th anniversary. Spider-Man Life Story tells the entire history of Spider-Man from beginning to end, set against the key events of the decades through which he lived. In this first oversized issue, when Flash Thompson is drafted to serve during the Vietnam War, Spidey must weigh the question of where his responsibility truly lies. This sounds like a very interesting series.
It sounds real cool, like what they did with Archie, but with probably more stuff happening.
Probably more punching.
Probably a lot more stuff happening. Wolverine Infinity Watch number 2 of 5 from Marvel. Duh. Gary Duggan? Jerry Dugan? I don't know.
Something in between. Maybe.
And Andy MacDonald. But I know a MacDonald who said it's McDonald. So maybe it's Andy McDonald. I don't know. Wolverine is the best there is at what he does, but how is he at protecting the universe from cosmic disaster? Would you guess better or worse than Loki, the admitted god of lies? We're about to find out.
We are indeed about to find out. That's it for the number ones and storylines.
For the number ones and number twos and number 20s.
And number 20s, yes. And the leaguers and all that stuff. The leaguers. Okay. On to the current
old stuff.
Old stuff, new stuff. Yes.
Something old, something new, but new from like a week ago, which is old now. Tell us about super old stuff.
Super old stuff. Okay, well this is super old stuff from like the 70s and maybe early 80s. This is a new trade collection. Deadly Hands.
You gotta love a trade collection.
Yep. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, the complete collection, the Iron Fist stuff. This is all from the old black and white magazines from the 70s. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. This is all the Chris Claremont stuff. There may have been a few more things done, but I can't remember for sure. But this is the big, long Claremont story. It also has the Daughters of the Dragon in backup stories, but they actually have all the painted covers in here too. Very, very pretty stuff. Very cool stories. Great kung fu action. It's Danny Rand fighting the Silver Dragon and Dasha Khan. And it covers Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 10, 18 through 24, 29, 31 through 33, Special number 1, and Bizarre Adventures number 25. All years for the low price of $39.99 for all that awesome goodness. Some mature content, so don't let your kids find it.
Or do, but don't. Okay, let's talk about old stuff that came out last week that we talked about. Little Bird and Assassination with the space in between.
Yes.
So Little Bird reminds me of Die, kind of with the art. And then also Border Town, kind of with the art. And also another story that I can't remember the name of, but I'll describe it to you shortly. Briefly describe to you. There's like this chick, and she's like a police officer, and police officers wear like webcams, and they're like TV stars, because they do like a cops thing, like bad boys kind of deal, where like they just video whatever they're doing, but they do like drug busts and like kill a bunch of people, and you gotta be like, you have to kill them interestingly enough.
Oh, so the
for
ratings.
your TV segment, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a guy who wants to be a police officer person like her. She has like a stormtrooper costume. If any of you know what I'm talking about, please write in the comments what it is. It's not that old. I think it came out in like December or something. Or maybe November.
I don't remember.
And then there was a guy who was blonde, and his pants were made entirely out of pockets. Like little tiny pockets, like that big. They scared me.
Scary pants.
He had like orange skin too.
Oh, okay.
he looked
Orange
weird.
skin and scary pants.
He like was against the government, so he was gonna like sneak his way in and like do stuff. But there was also like a weird religion kind of deal about the whole thing, I think. Maybe I'm adding stuff. I don't know. But it reminds me of that. So anyway, let's talk about the actual book itself. It's got this cool bird guy. Specifically, little bird. There's like the whole... They're in Canada. And there's like this whole... Like, she's like a tribe kind of person her family's in. Her family leads it. And then they get like overrun by the United Nations of America.
United Nations of America.
Also called the Holy Empire, I believe.
Wow. Okay.
So like their leader is like a priest guy, and there's like some kind of family relation between Little Bird and the priest guy. And then there's like this Axeman and like mutants and stuff.
Okay.
Like the world building is really
pretty
cool.
awesome, actually.
And the art's pretty cool.
Lots of blood.
Yeah, and they, in the back, they tell you that they are not going to be doing a trade paperback anytime soon. So if you want to read them, you gotta read them now, for the most part.
There you go.
But there are only going to be 5 issues. So definitely try to get the first one and check it out.
Yeah.
See if you're interested in those other 4.
It looks really good.
Because who knows when you'll get to read them again. Okay, Assassination. There's like jokes every page. Like the first page is a good joke. Like David Bowie knife is in there. And it's just
Chad
the top
Fingerman.
20. Yeah, there's some Meat Stick, Smushwalker, the Mamba Twins.
Oh, there's one on the bottom you can't say.
Yeah, it was a boy named Sue situation. There's, you want to know the joke? You gotta get the comic.
Yep, there you go.
And it's really funny. Hey, there's assassins out who want to kill me, and I used to be the best assassin in the world, but now I'm like a crime lord guy. Let me hire the top 20 assassins. Only some of them were hired to kill him
Oh,
before he even got to them. So a lot of them die, like not a little bit more than halfway. Like right there.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of blood, but there's sound effects for everything. Every death has its own sound effect. It's great. There's
Good
good
stuff.
names. So when you first start, I was trying to match up the name of every person
Yeah.
and like see, so I could get to know their name, and then they died. So
Oh well, don't get attached then.
yeah, but it's really good. I like it. It's
Well, cool.
funny.
That
They
sounds
put
good.
high
I'm
expectations
gonna
on
read that
it,
one. Yeah.
and I feel like
Kyle Starks. That name sounds familiar.
I don't know that it met every single one of them because I don't remember what all they said. I think they put Akira on it.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, the mashup
But-
of all the different stuff. Yes, I remember that.
I don't know about that one.
Vaguely.
But all the other ones probably. All the image-related stuff, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's good. Read it.
Good.
We have a lot of copies of this one. So,
Come get them.
come on
Come get
down.
them. I would imagine soon we'll have, hopefully, GeekCon tickets info. Hopefully.
And Mega Sale info.
Mega sale info, yes, and also Free Comic Book Day is coming up as well.
Yep. First
Very quickly.
Saturday in May.
That's right. So, all
You
that
always
stuff.
know when that's happening.
Yeah. Good stuff coming up. As always, like and share, and
Subscribe. Hit that bell.
that's right. And comment.
Comment.
Comment
Do
in
that.
the comment section. The appropriate place to comment for inappropriate comments. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
Rick said
We're
that he
done.
was running out of content.
Yeah, he's done almost all of his impressions now. And
Yeah, it's true.
he's
I'm out of things.
You can
He's-
do your laughing thing.
No, you don't think that's funny.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I'll do it, but it's
do
not.
it.
All right.
Do your laughing thing. I don't know what the laughing thing
Oh,
is.
you'll know the laughing thing.
Olivia does not find this funny, but it goes back to elementary school, where you go, that still cracks me up.
like it
Okay, well,
too. Well,
there's
that
your
note.
dose of Riggs for the week.
Bye!
Bye, everybody.